They keep asking me where I'm from. I said I'm from the A, but it's not Atlanta. It's the A for AUG. If you from that town, stand up, then turn up. I'm from that time where everybody walking around with hammers. I'm from that time. We all get slept on like pajamas. I'm from that time. The A, but no, it's not Atlanta. I'm from that time. Just listen how I talk my country grammar. From that time. AUG, I reside. Niggas running high. When I laser on my side with 4 hoes on my side. They trying to give me a prize like Crocker J. Well, you niggas Roger back before I won't bring Roger back. We gonna talk shit like Pampers, you sweet as a Fanta. All we do when the club is ball like cancer. They round here wearing all black like Panthers. While your wife and your girlfriend might be scribbles or dancer. For real though, we round here good for real though. With my Spaz Island loose troll, we still winning no Super Bowl. Old schools on 24, front teeth full of gold, drinking liquor, 2 gone. Ain't flexing, just blowing strong. From that time where everybody walking around with hammers. From that time we all get slept on like pajamas. From that time the A, but no, it's not Atlanta. I'm from that time. Just listen how I talk my country grammar. From that time. I'm 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 from.
What's up, man? We are here with the latest takeover tonight. Whew. Lord, you, I don't got myself into. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody had a good day. Man, we got 3 more days for the weekend, man. And I'm telling you, I can't wait. Anyway, this is your boy JC. I'm just out with a lot to say. Enough about me. Anything you want to know about me, the link is in the description below. But let's get to it. We have the lovely ladies of 3-Headed Monster Group in the building. You know what I'm saying? And they coming up on this thing here, all jazzed up. Double D's all up on the screen. The smiles, the glasses. Woo! Boy, look at here. Some of y'all go be at home licking the screen. Hey, man, lick the screen. Fuck it. Don't shoot your shot, though. Leave them alone. I'm just saying, leave them alone. They accounted for, even the ones that they don't know it yet. They already accounted for. Leave them alone. Just enjoy the atmosphere. So without further ado, we're going to get this thing crackling. We're going to start with the host of the show. This is her month. Let's get it on. What's up, Blanket? You on mute, baby girl.
Oh, so I left my blanket downstairs. You know I'm gonna run down there while they talking to go get it. But hey, I'm ready. So get ready, fellas.
Call here all that bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Jerry to my shit.
Yeah. Let's see. Look, let's see what we got. Quee in the building from Texas. What's up, love?
Hey y'all, what's happening?
Hey,
What's going on?
Look at she got all her double D's all up on the screen too.
Oh, there you go.
Hey man.
I'm flat chested.
Oh,
Sorry. Sorry, y'all.
Sister in the building. What's up, Trail?
Hey.
Look at that smile. Look at back boys. Back. How you doing, Trail?
You on mute, boo?
Can't hear you, baby. No, she ain't on mute. Just
That's
can't
right.
hear.
No?
Oh, I hear you now. There you go.
What's up,
You
y'all?
got that delayed reaction over there. What's going on? You don't say some lies today?
No, I slept one today.
Oh, lucky you, man. Good, great to have you on. Ria. Everybody know
Hello,
it.
family. What's up?
What's up, lady? You see, she got one half of the D's up on the screen, but we ain't. I don't want no problem. She got that big rock on her. I don't want no problem. What's up, lady? How you doing?
All right. How about yourself?
Boy, that's 4 pretty smile. Look at the fellas over there. I mean, they like, He did. No, I can't get this every week. No, we can't do that. How you been, Maria? Everything good? You say it in the lives today?
I've been trying to stay away from.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you. I understand.
I've been trying to be mask free.
I got you. Oh, Sookie.
And
If you think you're lonely now, she married to my homeboy. So step off. What's up, Cole? How you doing, sweetie?
Hey, how you doing in true fashion?
Look
You know how we go.
She
I only
drinking.
got a single D though, so
She
I ain't a
drinking.
part of the double D clique, but I got a single D for you. That's all I got.
I'm a single D too.
Hey, don't worry. She'll go be on in a minute. Never mind. Yo, look. I'm finna read, see who all up in the chat so far, and then I'm gonna step out and let y'all do y'all thing. That's cool, ladies?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. My
Who
brother,
says-
Jeffrey Berry, in the business say, baby bro, what's up, big brother? How you doing? My other big bro in the building, Moody in it. What's up, bro? He say, what's good, ladies?
Hey, Moody.
See y'all when I get out the gym. That's what it is. Bird say shit, but watch yourself, bro. KG in the building.
Miss you, KG.
That's what my homie from college, my teammate Joe Hawkins in the building. Grady in the building. He said, "What's up, lady?" Grady, man. Hey, boy. Hey, I love it when people got side hustles and their own businesses, man. Make me proud of you and my people. Double C in the building. What's up, man? Hey, man, you ain't causing no havoc, are you? Hey, my main man in the building. What's up, Vader?
Best friend.
Okay. Hey, so do y'all want me to post up any important things, or you just want me to just y'all read it by yourself?
Just step.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Keisha said, "Hello, my sisters. I wish I could be on with you."
Yeah, we miss her.
we miss you, Keisha.
Look at head. Look at head right there. What's up, God damn it. Okay, ladies, the floor is yours. When Sugar step up in the building, I'm gonna throw her on and y'all can cook. I see y'all at 9:30.
All right.
All right, bye, JC.
All
Hey,
right.
don't,
You ready?
hey,
Get on,
don't,
man.
don't rush me off like that,
Get
man.
on, man.
Look.
Okay, listen. It's the ladies' night tonight, and we are about to turn it up. We got a whole bunch of questions and topics that we're going to discuss because as you get ready to find out, it's very, very difficult to respond back to you guys, and we get really, really frustrated. So now it's time for you guys to get just as frustrated as we are when we're trying to reply back to the questions. So the first topic for tonight is manscaping. And we're gonna talk about this tonight because we had a couple of. I think we put a post up about that in the past. And first, I will start off with, if you so choose, tell them if you do it yourself and what you prefer for your man. So I just say yes, I do, and I think somebody posted in the group that they do Brazil's or was gonna try that. I don't do that because I don't like a lot of pain like that. However, I prefer little to none, and men I prefer. No, because that hair traps some funk. That hair traps.
Oh, I'm sorry. I almost hit the ground.
I would just go to pass it. So you see if I'll see if anybody else agrees with me. So quick, what do?
What's going on? You heard about that her do trap some funk depending on the individual. But yeah, I use Veet, pat, give it 8 minutes, wash off. Clean, awesome. It feels good. Men, please. I don't want it to look like you got a squirrel in your pants. Please. Trim that shit, cut that shit.
Trey, what you got?
So I'm a Brazilian girl.
Brazilian
Did that
girl.
hurt the first time?
Huh?
I mean, are you used to it?
Yeah, so I've been doing it since probably 2014. Um, One of my Caucasian colleagues enticed me to do it, and I've been doing it ever since. It's just I like the clean, no hair, you know. But
Got a baby. We got a baby's butt in the house. Baby bottom.
but I'm with y'all. I'm for a guy. I want my guy to be as close to no hair as possible because hair does hold odor and them sweaty hang downs down there.
Dingleberries. They're called dingleberries.
Yeah,
So tell the truth. It doesn't only hold odor; it holds a few other things as well.
indeed.
Go ahead. Tell us what you got, Charity.
As I say, tell the truth, shame the devil. But absolutely, it's very important to, hygiene is important. But yes, please do. I do. Please do, because it's good for you. That rhymed.
That's your song. You just write the song.
Right.
Hey, I know I got it. But at the end of the day, everybody has their preference. And for some people, they don't necessarily like to look that way. But we definitely know, especially as women, it's very important to do so. And for those of you who don't, you should try it.
I think that a lot of men, and I'm gonna let Maria come on next, but I think a lot of men, some men think that that's gay for them to shave that particular area. I'm not shaving, but no, you don't have to shave it completely bald. You only have to do a Brazilian wax. Just cut some of the hair back. You know, women that perform don't want to choke off of whatever's down there.
Choke is a very great word.
Maria in the house, what you got? She over there cracking up.
Well, I'm a Brazilian girl all day, every day. And yeah, it takes a while to get used to it, but after you get used to it, you don't even feel it no more. But as far as a man, I think you should keep yourself clean in that area, cut to minimum. I mean, you don't have to shave it all off, but make it look decent. Make yourself. You don't want all that hair like you got a bush down there. Trim it down, make it nice. I mean, you don't want all that friction on your body, cutting your skin up.
True indeed. So maybe we should
Right,
educate. We should educate the viewers on the different ways
right,
that you
right,
can do
right,
this because everyone starts off with how do I do it myself, right?
right.
Before they go somewhere to do it and get
Hmm.
it done. So there are multiple ways that you can do it yourself, and maybe we should educate our viewers on how they can go about that.
Well, go ahead,
Well,
Charity.
yeah. Go ahead.
Well, there are a couple of ways, as Trail was saying, I also experienced like back in, I want to say 2000, the Brazilian wax or what have you. And when she went to the back, I said, hey, I don't shave, there ain't no hair back there. And she let me know. She said, everybody has hair on the lily pad. I was like, oh, okay. That's what she called it, the lily pad. That's in between the vagina and your ass. Oh. So yes, that wax was very hot or what have you. But at the end of the day, it did teach me at that time, because mind you, I don't mind saying how old I am. I'm 43 years old. I was, in my younger 20s at the time, very beginning stage of my 20s. And it was a learning experience. So since then, due to the fact that I don't like hot stuff, I went to Nair. And then I was a little concerned about the chemicals or what have you, and just knowing that, hey, as women, we have an innie, as men, they have an outie. That's the best way I can explain it. And I was a little nervous about having Nair down there. So honestly, I just stick to a shaver, some soap, and a razor, and it works perfectly fine. Granted, I don't grow hair on my legs or anywhere else. It's the only between my underarms and that's the only place I have to shave. So with that being said, men can do the same thing. You can utilize Nair. You can go get wax if you like, or you can use your clippers or your shaver, or you can have her do it for
I was
you.
about to say that. Have your girl do it.
Because I've been there, done that.
Trey, you had something go?
Yeah, so the thing with the waxing now, it is so much more advanced than when I started waxing. Now they have wax that has like lidocaine in it, and it numbs or dulls senses, so it doesn't feel like you're ripping the hair off of a beaver. It's a little less intense. They have come back.
Now I do like the hair on the chest as long as it's tamed.
Right. No ground beef.
And no back hair, please. Thank you.
Sugaring as well, so the wax doesn't have to be as hot. Another thing I want to touch on with like what you said, Shelly, Charity, the Nair and Veet, because of the chemicals, I used to use it as well, but I just got like a cotton swab and wrapped it and covered up those important parts that I didn't want to get exposed to the Nair, slather it on, wipe it off, and then rinse. So there's ways to do it, but you just have to be strategic about not getting your
hoo-ha
parts. Yeah,
hoo-ha
parts.
ha hoo. And to your point on that, Latrell, let me give you a very, very important tip. Do not Nair and then go behind it with a razor.
Absolutely.
Don't do that.
Matter of fact,
don't do that. Vaseline will not stop it from stinging. Mm-mm. So let me tell you, been there, done that.
I think we need to go to the comments on over here. Who reading? Trey, you want to read a Charity?
Sure. Let's see. Where do we want to start here? Let's see. Let me scroll up a little bit.
What? Who said?
JC said what? Trey said howdy. How you do, Trey? JC at Tay salute. Ooh, Lord Vader, of course. Who's the loud chick that looks like Blanky? Keisha, yes to manscaping. JC laughing my ass off twice. Make that 3 times. Joe, laugh out loud. Keisha says she agrees with Shelly. Thank you. We're all on the same page. Adriana, hey everyone. Hey boo.
We miss you too.
How you doing? Anthony Moody, Lord Vader. Exactly. Well, what happened? You guys are on the same page. Tay says 6 inches or better.
Of hair?
Of hair? Please clarify with that one. Asia says, hello, ladies. Hello to you as well. JC, what? Who's saying? None of us. So, I don't know. Tay says, no hair. Thank you. JC said, let's see. Tay says, I'm bald down there too. Good. You know what? Power to the people.
Right.
Absolutely.
Good job.
Good job. Lord Vader Co says, at Latrell, I got to try the wax-ish.
I got you, best friend.
I got, yeah, we got you, baby. We got you. You got, I got the front, you got the back. Okay, not fine. Jeffrey Berry says, Vader, don't do that ish, man, with an I-N-E. JC says, I wax. You know what, JC? I'm proud of you. Good job.
2 inches.
Keisha says, hashtag that rhymes. Thank you, ma'am. JC, he says he waxed 3 times. Okay. Jeffrey said, shit. JC said, what the hell? And Lord Vader Co says, there are some folks that like hair in their food. So I've heard. Okay. No, thank you. Tay says, laughing my ass off for real. Nell says, me ex thought it was gay. Dumb ass. I agree. Hashtag facts. Junior says, I Nair. Fuck you mean. That's right, boo. You do. And you can get the one with the aloe in it too, just so y'all know. JC, of course, put up some of the links here so you guys will know how to get in touch and get on the grind with us. And let's see. Cole says taco meat. No taco meat, baby. No taco meat. Curtis says Vaseline. Yes. No, it won't stop it. Joe says, I love to get Brazilians. It makes everything look larger. Come on, boo. Say that.
Where are I need to put them in the field like that. My little
everything look larger because that hair be fooling you, huh? It's okay. Make everything look larger. I love that. That's good. That's good word right there. That's good word. Cheers to you, boo.
Yeah, Tay said it. The only problem is it itches when it comes back. You got to stay on top of that for real.
Absolutely. You have to stay on top of it. You know, when you definitely do.
Jeff Berry said, I don't need nothing numb in my ball.
We gonna have to come up.
The reason why I think it's important for, especially for men, and this is just, please, just understand, to actually wax that area, because you do get some of the fecal caught in that if you're not using wet wipes. So what happens is then when your woman go down on you, there's a certain aroma that comes up.
Is that how?
Yeah, aroma, like everybody stand up. So I'm just giving you some education. If she hasn't told you, you can tell her that Charity Chime did. Hello. Salute.
We over there with the
salute.
Okay, hold on. I think we
Terry,
pretty much.
Let's go and write a book. Let's go ahead and write a book.
Right.
Y'all know I have my ways.
Oh, wait a minute. Joe said he loves to get Brazilians. Did you see that? Oh, he did. Okay, we already read that. I'm sorry. I'm so behind.
It's okay. I got you caught up, boo.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna move on to the next topic. So, for any of those that need assistance with that, find you somebody. Cole got somebody already, so she can help Cole when he is backside. And but we're gonna go on to the next topic real quick. Hold on, real quick.
Look, my baby don't grow no hair on his backside. I'm so happy.
What is? I'm trying to bring in this picture right quick. Can y'all see that picture?
Not yet, sis.
I'm trying to share my screen. Okay, well, I can't get the screen to pop up, JC, but this is what I'm getting to discuss. We're getting to discuss because JC was a little frustrated with us the other day regarding something that KG posted. And the post was, it says, I'm sorry, but sex will never be enough just for me to stick around. I need my soul fed, spiritual growth. Teach me, mold me, guide me, talk to me, love me, connect with me, and understand me. I think that I'm assuming because he never replied. He never went more into detail, but he was kind of upset because he said that we, I guess, made some comments in the past regarding size, sex, and we have to have sex. How do you guys feel about this particular post here? Is sex really that important to you, or do those other things play a major factor into to your relationship as well?
Who's going first?
Quick.
It's not as important as actually getting to know that person. But once I've gotten to know you and we've reached a new level, because I believe it does take a couple weeks, months, however you feel that you have reached that level. It's like, okay, I'm ready to do what we finna do after I done spend some time with you. I'm gonna get as much as possible. I mean, we can talk, but I'm gonna get that as much as possible. But I do need to know and need something that I can be able to communicate with you and have a conversation about any and everything, and know that at the end of the day, I don't really need sex, but it's a damn good bonus to have.
Exactly. Is somebody putting it up on the screen? That's it. Is that it right there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
we got it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Trying to find. Appreciate you, JC.
Thanks, bro.
Trail, what you got going on?
I'm gonna say, why can't I have all of that? Why can't I have that and the great sex? Because I think a relationship encompasses all of those things. I want to be with someone that feeds my soul and comforts me when I'm hurting or depressed or down or sick. I want to be with someone that stimulates me sexually as well. Like, I don't know why we have to choose. Why can't we encompass? And I want to be that for the person I'm with as well. It shouldn't be one-sided. As we've discussed in the past, women have such high expectations of men, but don't bring anything to the table. Well, that's not my story. I bring everything to the table that I expect in return. So I don't understand why we can't have it all. I want all of those things and great sex.
Maria.
Well, personally, I think everyone wants to be with someone that they can be intimate with on all levels, not just behind the scenes in the bedroom. You want to be intimate with that person and connect with that person. And sex is part of intimacy that you're going to have with your partner. And if you can't get what you need from your partner out of anything that you do, whether it be sexual or your personal feelings or things that you're going through in life, I don't think it's going to work for anybody, because you're going to have to take something from yourself and settle for something that you have decided in your life that's not what you want. So your partner has to connect with you on all types of levels when it comes to intimacy. And sex is part of intimacy. And I wouldn't prefer to be with nobody that I'm not intimate with on all levels, because I'm going to decide that I'm going to go without something in order to be with this person. It's going to be okay for a moment, but it's not going to be okay for a lifetime. So
Mm.
I feel that each person individually has to, when they wake up in the morning or they're dealing with that person, everything they do in their life is about that person. Everything that they want to build, that person is a part of it. And a lot of people, they get so wrapped up in sex is just intimacy. Sex is just not intimacy. Everything that you do together is an intimate part of your life.
Right.
So yes, sex and everything that's intimate that causes you to have some type of communication with a man or a woman is important both ways. That's just the way I feel.
Yes, ma'am. I see you down there. Cherry.
Mm.
Come on,
Hi,
chick.
ladies. Um, no. I agree with what you ladies are, my sisters are saying on the panel here. Sex is important, and the intimacy on all levels. You know, feed my soul, spiritual growth, teach me, mold me, guide me. But we all know that we're all in different types of relationships where it just doesn't necessarily work out that way. Being realistic. Kind of like what Oprah said, when you find that cow, let me know, because I want one too. But at the end of the day, you know, what is good for you and your partner is the most important thing. We, as women, we're emotionally logical, and as men, they're logically emotional. So even though we want all of those things, sometimes you're not going to get all of those things. So sometimes you do end up compromising in some areas, and vice versa, man and female, because at the end of the day, life happens. However, you still should be able to find some of those things in your everyday life with that person. Whether it's conversation, whether it's me cooking and cleaning and bringing you breakfast and coffee and so forth and so on. You know, that's a thing of I'm treating you first. I'm giving to you first. So I'm thinking about you. So intimacy is in so many different ways. Now, if we're just talking about the touch, the feel, the kiss, the hug, you know, at the end of the day, sometimes you're not getting it all the time. And if you're not getting it all the time, then yes, you should say something like, hey, you haven't kissed me today. When's the last time you said I love you? Sometimes you just need that, just like I told Cole today. I was thinking about you when I was at work today. So I turned on the camera and I saw you and I was like, what you getting for the mailbox? But that was something small to me. You know what I mean? But that was because I was thinking of him. To me, the sex is important. And sometimes, and I'm going to be honest, as women, even though we say how important it is and how much we want it, we also have to be mindful of everything that we're also doing as well and make time for it. We can preach all day about what we want, but are we really considerably making the time for it to be everything that it needs to be? Because you can just have sex. I could be making love and you could be fucking.
True.
At the end of the day, I'm not climaxing because you fucking and I'm trying to make love. So we're already speaking two different languages.
Exactly.
At the end of the day. So that connection is very important. And at the end of the day, maybe it's something wrong with me. Maybe I'm not there. Maybe I have something blocking my mental mind state, because for me to come, I have to want to come.
That's true. About the connection.
You know what I mean? So, and men have a way of turning it on and turning it off too. They can fuck and say, okay, I just need to go ahead and come. Because if they can do this, they can easily make themselves come when they want to. As women, it's a little bit difficult. We have more going on there. Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Hey, I'll be honest with you. I think that there are many women in the world that fall short. We have the right intention, but we don't necessarily take the right steps to make those actions become reality. Because if you doing it all, I know you tired.
That's right.
That's just my opinion.
I was looking at some of the comments over here. Keisha said sex is needed, important, but not number one. We must be able to connect on all levels, communication, career-wise, dreams, aspiration, etc. And I want to be intertwined with my bae until we are truly, and I think she may have run out of truly one. I need my glasses, excuse me. Tay looks like she has a bunch of hundreds up there. Tay said exactly. Facts at Co. And JC with his 2 inches says he comes almost daily.
Twice.
Twice. Mm-hmm.
I come almost daily. Good job.
I need a new one. Carter said, I don't want no empty pee. I can buy that one on the street. Don't get me wrong. Once I'm in, I'm in to win, but a booty call, I'm out. I did that shit, already been there. So I'm taking it. You prefer a relationship, or you just don't, like you said, empty pussy. It's a lot of men that I'm realizing that are not really into the one night stands anymore, because they're looking at long-term companionship as well. And Vader said, Latrell, what you said is exactly what most men think. I'm sorry I skipped some of these things up there earlier, JC.
Don't forget to hit the like button, you guys.
Definitely. And share this post if you can. Sex is good, but you're gonna need more than sex to keep me, is what Wes said. So I like conversation as well. Connection is super important. Any other ladies have anything else to say on this particular matter? Hey, Chelsea. Okay, well, we're gonna move on to the next one. I kind of snuck this one in here. JC got the. I just sent it to you. Can you push that one up there? Because we got some kickback on this one too. I disagree with the notion that women can't handle the truth. Women handle the truth just fine. The problem is that you expect women to handle the truth in a way that still benefits you at her expense.
Ooh.
What you got?
Queen. That's a whole word.
That's a whole book.
Right.
Ain't it? I mean, that speaks volumes. Because it's a lot of people, and I don't like to categorize everybody, so it's a lot of men out there that actually do that. I've watched them do that. even, because my background is a little different. I have way more male friends because I used to play basketball. So I have a ton of male friends, and I've sat and watched them do that. And I, pull them to the side, snatch them up, let them know y'all ain't right. And then, if they don't change, then I disassociate myself with them because I can't let you do that to another female. I don't care if she's not the right one, but you just can't do that. And that is happening a lot more often than not.
True.
Okay. Latrell, before you go, just so we don't get behind on comments, do we want to read these comments real quick?
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with Grady Adams. She said facts. Junior Lord Vader Cole said if sex is not in the top 5, something, not something, but something wrong in that relationship. Wesley says sex is good, but you're gonna need more than sex to keep me. Got you. Chelsea said, hi, ladies. Moody said, Shelly, we getting old. Don't nobody want to die with their dick in their hand. Laugh out loud. But some do. Okay, got you. That's the truth. Junior said, or because they can't do one night stands at Blanky. Jeffrey says, okay, ladies, sex is a natural function of humanism. Some of us are good at it and some of us are great at it. Connection on a spiritual level is the foundation of all other levels. Being married 30 years, hats off to you, bruh.
Okay.
Woo, flick your hair. I found that multitasking to achieve, given all the needs that my wife requires, is also important to me. Great job. I'm happy that it's important to you. I hope it's important to her as well. I'm sure it is. Junior said, y'all ninjas old by yourselves. Yeah, selves. Gotcha. Chelsea said, that's deep. Junior said, that's the truth. And with the little boys, hashtag reverse the situation. Hashtag got him. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. I guess got him. Okay. I think we caught up now.
They like to always throw it back on us.
Facts.
Right.
That part.
Maria, I see you sitting over there like, go ahead.
No, basically, as far as women not, dealing with the truth, I think we take the truth very well. Is that sometimes the way that men perceive the way that we should take the truth, it does cause issues and problems. I really don't. When it comes to me, I really don't go back and forth when it comes to stuff like that. So I really don't have too much to say on this topic, to be honest with you.
Okay. Who?
Am I going?
I'll let Charity got it.
Okay, go ahead. Oh. Okay, go ahead, Trail. I'm sorry.
Please go, Trail. I'm going to hide over here in the corner.
Okay. Don't hide, sis. So one of my favorite epitaphs or sayings is, I would rather you hurt me with the truth than comfort me with a lie. And in saying that, I would much rather you just be honest with me, tell me the truth up front. Don't have me out here in these streets looking stupid. Just tell me what it is so that I can make an educated and informed decision whether or not I want to deal with the situation or not. Finding out little bits and pieces of information here and there. I'm hearing stuff over here and I'm hearing stuff over here. And you're making me out to be the person, or you don't trust me. Well, you haven't given me a reason to trust you because you haven't been honest from the beginning. So I would rather you tell me the truth up front and let me make a decision as to whether or not I want to deal with it, how I choose to deal with it. But you can't lie to me and then dictate how I handle the situation. You can't tell me the truth and dictate how I handle the situation. Whatever it is, you have to be willing to deal with the fallout. Whatever it is, respectfully. All right, Todd and Charity.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I'm gonna run out of this pack of cigarettes. So, Okay, real talk. It all depends on what the truth is. And the only reason why I say that is because as women, and I'm gonna speak for myself, because I don't want to let my opinions actually be the whole opinion of the panel. Just know that, I'm gonna put my disclaimer out there. The opinions and the views of Charity Co., Charity chime in, are those of her own. I feel as women, it depends on what the truth is. Not all the time can we actually handle the truth because we are not expecting the truth to come in that form. And the only reason why I say that is because if there's that disclaimer out there where he comes and says, I need to tell you the truth about something, then warming up the conversation, over a week or what have you. And then you be like, oh, so that's what it was really about. As women, we are, like I said, we're emotional creatures. So we automatically respond emotionally first. And then we have to let it um, resonate with us for a minute before we actually know how to deal with what that truth is. Our first response normally is a response of emotion. That's why men feel like women cannot handle the truth, because we don't necessarily come from a logical standpoint at the beginning. That's because we're emotional creatures. I mean, we are taught to take care of baby dolls at the age of 3 and 4. So we're automatically caring. And our first thing that happens is what? Our feelings get hurt, regardless of what the truth is. So we automatically speak out of feelings. And then we come back and clean it up and try to make the facts fit within our own understanding. That's just what I think. Like I said. However, to your point, Latrell, when you give me the truth, if it's going to be the truth, let it be the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Got you. Don't let it be where I find out other bits and pieces of the truth. Then I'm going to feel as though I am being lied to. I understand. But if I tell you up front that I don't think that you can handle the truth, then you have to make the decision if that's what you really want to hear. I think that when it comes down, for example, if we take cheating, if I say, hey, lay out your cards on the table, I need to know what happened, because now we can deal with it and then we can move on. But if I have to go back 3, 4 years to still deal with the situation because you didn't tell me the whole entire truth when I gave you that opportunity, then yeah, there's already gonna be some trust issues there, even when I say I need to know the truth. Because like you said, I don't want to be out in these streets being lied to. But at the end of the day, if your man come to you and say, I really need to tell you the truth about something when it comes down to, say, sex, that maybe you not doing or something that you could do better, it could be that automatically our feelings are hurt. As a woman who has been cheated on, I have told my ex-husband, lay it out on the table. Tell me what happened, because that's the only way we're going to be able to move forward. I want to know about all the Beckys, the Sarahs, the Shellys, the Antoinettes, the Shaniquas. I want to know about all of them. If they're there, let it be known. But guess what? He left out one, the most important one. However, we still moved on, but that most important one came back to haunt us. Just like I say, if I told you you had cancer today, first thing you're gonna ask the doctor is what? What do we got to do? What stage is it in? How are we gonna get rid of it? Tell me about the cancer so we can get rid of the cancer immediately. Unless you want to keep the cancer, that's a decision. Life is choice driven. Only the strongest and fittest survive. Facts.
Okay. Look, yeah, I'd like to introduce. We got somebody that popped in, said, Coach put me in. I don't know if y'all can see her, but Annelle is in the house. What do you call her? Vixen. KG calls her Vixen. And she wants to chime in on this particular topic. Go ahead, Miss Comedian.
Um, I don't really give a shit.
Come on now. Come on, boo boo kitty.
You all gonna lie about something any damn way. Just don't lie to me about something that's gonna be detrimental to my livelihood and my health. All the rest of that bullshit, folks gonna do what they're gonna do in the damn way. So some shit I don't want to know. I just don't. If it doesn't affect my livelihood, my money, roof over my head, or my health, I don't need to know.
Secure the bag.
Yeah. And let me go and put y'all men up on game. If your wife is already asking you a general question about the particular incident, she already got information on it. She's just trying to give you an opportunity to just go on and fess up and say what you're gonna say. Let's get it out the way. So do that. And the other thing is, I think what it says here. Hold on, I'm looking at the end. The problem is that you expect women to handle the truth in a way that still benefits you at her expense. Don't. Yes, we can handle the truth, but don't be pissed with the consequences that come behind that. So if she can handle the truth, but if she chooses to say I'm out, then damn it, she out.
So if we can handle the truth, can they tell the truth? That's another question. You gonna tell the truth?
This is the thing. Women think, in my opinion, that men won't tell the truth because I don't want to say that you're gonna think differently of them, but men won't tell the truth. This is it. Women automatically look for more when it comes down to the truth. We're looking for the minuscule little bits and pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're looking for everything that led to that led to B, C, D, and E. However, sometimes, like you said, you don't necessarily need to know all those details if you know that you can't handle it. You have to put that out there that whatever the details are, I need to know so that I can deal with those details. You see what I'm saying? But I understand what we're saying. Don't make the choice for me. But when men make that choice, in my opinion, like I said, my disclaimer, they're not making that choice because they're embarrassed. They're making that choice really to protect you. And not so much because you can't handle it, but to protect what they already have there. Because when you're doing something, okay, the feeling of that adrenaline of not getting caught, but possibly getting caught is fun until it happened. Then you done hurt a whole bunch of people in the mix. The thing you need to look at is, are you worried about her more than you worried about me? That's what it boiled down to. If we really talking the real shit, are you worried more about hurting her feelings versus hurting mine? Then you know where you stand.
Right.
Maria, you want to read the comments?
I can't even see the comments.
You can't see the comments? Okay. Trail, you want to read
them? I can see them. Where we at?
Read them. Go on, y'all. Do handle, guys.
How back y'all need me to go?
Go back to Curtis.
Curtis?
Yeah.
Under me. Why I said jump me in on live.
Uh-huh.
Curtis says y'all do handle better. Y'all do handle better guys' ego get in the way most of the time, and they will never admit it. That's what he said. Wesley said, truth is truth, and we have to be able, both men and women, to own the truth, not soften it for self and point the finger one way or the other. Vader says, in my experience in life, I can tell the truth all day, but mofos act like the truth is okay, but actually try to change my truth, which is why men always say women try to change men. Curtis says, facts to Cole. Curtis says, speak, Mrs. Cole. JC says, wow. Vader says, church. Moody says, oh shit, amen. JC says, the men hater club. See, there you go with that bullshit, JC. I swear to God. There you go. Moody says, Moody watching. Vader says, Vixen in the house. Jeffrey says, a woman's truth is just that, hers. We think with logic. Women think with emotions. I think Mrs. Cole just said that. Our obligation as men is to manage that accordingly. We didn't make it that way, but it is our job culture. Our women that way. JC said, big head motherfucker.
I got a love-hate relationship, y'all. Just ignore them too.
I got you, motherfucker, JC. Moody says, every time Annelle says bullshit, I'm taking a shot. Bullshit, shit. Curtis says, facts, Shelly. Vader says, not true at Shelly. All info ain't good info. Sources matter. Curtis says, LOL to Anthony, to Moody. That's my brother. JC say crack the like button. Vader says at Cove, women don't think men can't tell the truth because they haven't let the past hurt go. Facts. JC says facts. Grady says y'all speaking some real shit. Curtis says, yeah, he says y'all speaking some real shit. Love grown folks conversation. Curtis says to Cole, that statement has some truth to it. And Curtis says I'm hungry.
Really?
Well, go eat, man.
All right, really go eat, man. Oh, okay. Look, we're gonna go ahead. Go ahead.
So let me throw one last thing on top of this, the icing on the cake.
Yes, ma'am.
And I can only speak my own truth. So in the beginning, and I don't even know if this is really about cheating, but that's something that I have dealt with. When a woman, the first response for a woman, because I keep thinking about what Trell said, you got me out here in these streets. Don't lie to me. Don't play me like no fool. The first thing that a woman does is she acts emotionally. Absolutely. She's like a bear, a mama bear. She automatically wants to protect her family and what she feels is also her stake, her claim, what is hers. Okay. Then what happens is as time goes on, it may be 2, 3, 6 months down the line, she then realizes like, well, he wasn't trying to protect me. Don't matter what the reason is. Don't matter what happens. Then you see that relationship shift. Okay? Because now she's realizing, what the hell am I doing this for? You just cut off my right arm. Okay? And that's what ends up happening in those type of relationships. Some people can move past it. I've seen some women do it. Not many. But some women can move past it. But at the end of the day, the first knee-jerk reaction is to protect. Okay? I'm protecting. I'm going to protect everything that's mine, whether we're in a relationship, we're married, we're in a long-term relationship, whatever the case may be. Then as time goes on and she starts really thinking about, how was I protected? How was I cared for? Why? Not even the why, just the fact that it happened. Then that's where you see the degrees of separation.
Right.
And that's what ends up ending it, because at that point, she's like, you know what? You didn't give a shit. And it's sad because when you start something, you should finish it how you should, if you dedicated yourself to do something, be woman enough to say, you know what? I thought I could do this, but I can't.
Exactly.
Let's not make an excuse or find something else.
Right.
Now I'm gonna find something else. I'm gonna dig to make an excuse to get out, just to say it wasn't my fault. It was your fault. Own your shit.
Or it's gonna be a situation where they're like constantly, where you going? What you doing? Who you with?
But see, that's why I try to stay away from situations like that. If you do something to me, I just gotta go, because I don't have time to be finding out what you're doing. I don't have the patience to be stressing myself when I could be doing better things.
Right.
So you do something to me, I go about my business. I deal with it in my own way, but I'm the type of woman, I'm not that forgiving. I can't be with you. I can't try nothing with you, because my mental is not gonna be there no more. Because like you said, Charity, they can't tell the whole truth, and then you start to feel like, oh well, you protecting her, you forgot about me. You making sure she okay. You making sure everything that's going on in this relationship, you protecting her. Well, I don't want you to know about her because you might go beat her ass or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, but you weren't worried about me beating her ass when you was doing what you was doing with her. You weren't worried about me doing nothing to her, but you're protecting her. So go over there with her.
Right.
I think every woman has a point. Like you said, that was my mindset. There was no gray area. And when you go through relationships and you spent long time in a marriage, you realize that there's more gray than you actually thought. You're quick to say, until it come knocking on your door, you quick to say, and don't get me wrong, no point intended. You quick to say, I ain't gonna deal with this. This is my list, the shit that I don't deal with. But when it comes knocking on your door, now sitting at your doorstep, you actually react most women actually react differently because
Right.
now it's sitting on
You-
your
you-
doorstep like death.
Right. You're absolutely right. But I stayed 11 years dealing with bullshit. So now I done got to the point in my life that soon as that bullshit
As soon as you see
in
it,
my face, I'm done
Cut
with
it.
it.
Yeah.
Exit right. Because I feel that once you have tried to make something work, you have to learn from your mistakes. You can't keep going in the same pattern. You can't keep going in the same direction. If I attracted myself to these type of men, and this is what I dealt with for 11 years, I'm gonna make sure before I waste my time getting anything else that I'm not even gonna deal with that. Once you show me my worth and my value to you, it's time for me to go. I don't need your explanations. I don't need to know why. I don't know why you did it. I don't need to know what I didn't do for you or nothing, because if you couldn't come talk to me about it and you couldn't come give me a chance to fix whatever it is that wasn't that you needed, just like if I needed something, I could come to you and talk to you about it, then you're not the one for me because the communication is not there. So I just got to walk away and let that go. That's just from lessons. Now, before, yeah, I might have been, oh, well, tell me what you did and all that. The new, I ain't got time
the
for that.
new.
The new ain't got time for that.
I'm with
Okay, that's what we doing. Okay, then.
At 40, I think me, it's a self-preservation thing. I agree with you, Charity, that you know, as women, we want to protect and preserve, and you know, especially with me having kids, I didn't want the infidelity to affect my kids. I didn't want them to hear in the street that their dad was out there wilding, you know, doing his thing. But at this point in my life, it's like if it looked like a duck and it walked like a duck and it quacked like a duck, it's a duck.
It's a duck.
Done. I'm done. I don't have any energy for the whole. Oh well, let's see. Can we? I have. It's a self-preservation thing because my peace is everything to me. And if I gotta be wondering where you at or who you with or
Exactly.
somebody, are you with?
She said that's just way too much. Well, I feel you. I absolutely feel you on that one. And like I said, to each his own. Some people, and don't get me wrong, Trill, you know, I love you like a sister. Some people want to put in that extra work, but I will say this: the things that I allowed in my first marriage versus my second marriage, and the different moves that I make, I do move differently.
Mhm.
But you know, I've been there, and I know what the effect is overall. And they always say, happy, you know, your mind, your peace of mind is the most important thing, but you have an extension of you as well. And
Exactly.
at the end of the day, life is choice driven. So
That's
you
right.
can make the choice
Right.
to actually put in the work. Even though it's affecting your peace, you can make the choice. And that's all I'm saying is that sometimes as women, we are quick to say this, that, and none of it is facts. It's all about the feeling because our imagination starts going. So, I mean, that's like I said, that's just me. My disclaimer, that's just me. But I agree with you. It's, you know, it like you said, if it walk like a duck, it quack like a duck, it's a duck. But sometimes, guess what? It ain't a duck. It's a bird.
It's an eagle.
That
Right.
too. Sometimes it's something.
Falcon.
It's a falcon.
No, it ain't a falcon.
Sometimes it's something. It's something totally different. You
Right.
know. But I agree with you, ladies, on the panel. And at the end of the day, you know, what's good for you has to be good for you. And if you feel that that's what's good for you, then you have to own that that's what's good for you, whatever decision you make.
Exactly.
And
We got a couple of.
people have. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. And I was gonna read the.
Sometimes people have to realize that when you go through things, it's not bitterness. It's not you're putting yourself in a mindset where you on the defense. Sometimes it's just that you just know your self-worth and you just that's what you want for yourself. Sometimes learning experience just causes you to want more for yourself. That's all.
Right.
And you learned your
Latrell,
lesson from
Huh?
I'm with you. Them be some motherfucking ducks. We know what we talk about. Motherfuckers be quacking. Quack, motherfucking quack. There's some damn ducks. Every damn duck I thought was a duck in my life was a motherfucking duck. I know what I'm talking about. And it's a motherfucking duck.
You must be on that tequila tonight. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's her all day long, every day. We got a couple of topics, right? I mean, comments rather.
Comments.
Vader said, "Can we talk about the BS called women's intuition, ladies? In the group, not right here, because we got one more topic. We gonna talk
Fuck women's intuition.
Wait a
That shit
minute,
ain't
let me say
real.
something to that intuition shit.
It ain't real. That
It's
shit
not
ain't real.
intuition. It's facts that we know, but we're so insecure sometimes, and we so afraid of being alone that we don't want to lose this man, that we don't want to deal with it. We know what the fuck be going on. That ain't no intuition. Them be some facts. We just scared to tell. Because we don't want to be lonely and all that bullshit. That ain't intuition.
take a shot, Moody.
That's some shit we done peeped. That's all. Either we deal with it or we don't. It ain't intuition.
Right.
I call it asshole mode.
I need a cigarette for that.
Cause you turn into a straight up asshole the minute you see some shit, peep some shit, and you finally realize 2 + 2 ain't the only way to get to 4.
Talk to me.
Intuition is
Asshole
peeping
mode.
shit. That's all that is.
Yes, pretty much. JC, I think when this popped up, he was calling Maria mean for what she was saying. JC, I mean, Vader said that's not protecting her. That's protecting you from jail. # fiscal responsibility. LOL. Trey said, question. I'm sorry, I pushed up too far. Damn, we had that many comments?
No, it's really
Oh,
Okay, I got it. A lot of times, Trey said, a lot of times you can never get to the truth because you're not talking. You are yelling, hollering, and grabbing knives. Jason Michael, hashtag Karen. And then he says, nowadays it's Aflac quack quack. And Maria,
Aflac quack.
Curtis said, Maria, I'm with you. I'm out as soon as the bullshit starts stinking. Fuck it.
2 bees in the bucket. Fuck it. It's the flavor on you. Chuck it.
Melinda is cracking up and saying, hello, ladies. Hey. Jeffrey Berry says, sisters don't put up with that shit. Think better, accept better. That's the benchmark of any type of relationship. I agree. It was a Vader said it was a platypus laughing my butt off, black ass off. V. Michelle, she said ducks be wearing trench coats. Trey got a question. He said everybody has shortcomings, fallbacks, and setbacks, and a lot of times they may come in with those. At what point or what level of his shortcomings are you ready to quit? And then JC, of course, said he's innocent. Morgan says facts. Vader's still calling the BS. And Moody, Anel said, he said, Anel, that intuition don't tell you to suck some dick.
I'm a suck it though. I'm a suck it though.
And then
that's good. What does your intuition tell you to do? I'm just curious.
Intuition must most do that with no man in your ear. Whatever. Okay, and this leads us to our next topic. Thank you very much. Which is raw men and baggage. The difference: are men worse than women and won't admit it as far as their baggage is concerned?
Oh yes, they are worse.
Go ahead.
Men need to get some fucking counseling.
Ooh, so strong. Statement.
They're so fucking bitter. Go get some counseling. I didn't do that shit to you.
Learn to let that shit go.
How about that? Thank you. How about that? Go get some counseling. Let it go.
Anybody else? Where Trey go? That's so cute picture. Go on the Queek.
Yeah, I'm piggybacking on what Vixen talking about. You need to learn to let some shit go. Look, I understand that as people, sometimes you hold on to some shit, and it's understandable because everybody hold on to some shit, and eventually that shit you let it go. But how much longer somebody got to hold on? How much longer you gonna hold on to that shit for that other person to have to deal with that
exactly.
shit? Because what you don't understand is the longer you're holding on to that shit, and when that person gets tired of hearing about that shit, they're gonna be gone because of that shit.
It all equates to shit.
That shit.
And it stings, and shit stinks.
Look,
Trail, you got some Trail? Oh, that's it.
I think that it just depends on the person.
Come on, truth.
I think it's important that men and women. Okay, let's go back to my little comment the other day about counseling, and someone said that earlier. As Black people, it's a stigma to get some help.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got 400 years of slavery on our back, and our mamas carried us, and our daddies worked and was slaves. So we should be able to handle whatever it is. But trauma doesn't just go away. You have to heal from it.
Amen.
So whether it's counseling through your church or through a psychiatrist, you need somebody unbiased to unload your, like Quickly said, your shit. You need
That's
somebody
right.
unbiased that you can talk to so you can deal with that trauma, so you're better able to deal with the next situation. If not, you just loading luggage on top of luggage and you're going to be carrying that baggage. It's going to weigh you down and eventually you're going to break or snap.
That's right.
So it's important, you know, I don't know who's worse, because we all have baggage, and, you know, women, we deal with our stuff a little differently. I think, and it ain't always positive. Sometimes we toxic as hell too.
Facts.
So it's important that whether it's male or female, that we address those things that we are dealing with or that we've dealt with in the past. If you've had infidelity issues in the past, every time you meet somebody, you're gonna be side-eyeing their ass until, you know, you deal with what happened in the past. Everybody's not the same. So it's important to, you know, cut that up and chew it up and swallow it and deal with it so you can move on effectively.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna let you come in, Maria, real quick in a few minutes. But let me read some of these comments because they already upset. I knew this topic was gonna ruffle some feathers, especially Vader. Curtis said, "Oh boy." Hold on. Okay, yeah. Curtis said, "Oh boy." Morgan says yes. Melinda, I'm sorry, says yes. They are worse. Trace says traveling asses. Vader says, really? Five BDs and men bitter? Girl, stop. Trey says, I think you better let it go. Just another love. Just another love. TKO. Yeah. Moody says, that's right. And they'll effing up tomorrow using today to fix yesterday. And Vader says that ish don't make no logical sense. Y'all speaking emotional shit. And that's funny as hell. You emotional. Vader said, preach, best friend. And then JC, of course, with 2 inches says, damn, everybody.
3 times.
He hitting all of them. Little social
He
media.
said, damn.
Maria,
Like outcast.
Maria. Oh.
Maria.
You talking to mute, baby.
Maria.
I'm kind of like what like Latrell said. You have to basically deal with your issues and your problems. You can't. I mean, some people like, for example, some people like to sit back and say, "Oh, I go talk to my homeboy, I talk to my sister, I talk to my mom." But when you talk to them, you're not that comfortable to tell them everything that has happened to you because you don't want them to judge you. So when you go to somebody that don't know you and don't know anything about you, you're more open to it, because once you leave that room, you don't have to worry about nobody knowing your business. You don't have to worry about them going to tell your business, and everything that you had to say is left in that room. And as people, as minorities, we really are bad at it because we think that, you know, it's gonna go away. I talked to my friend about it a little bit, but you didn't tell them everything. You didn't let everything out. So you do need to talk to somebody. You don't. It doesn't have to actually be a doctor. It don't have to. You can go talk to a priest or a priest or a preacher or whatever your religious preference is. You can go talk to them and talk to them about your issues. But sometimes when you go places, you want to just talk. You don't want nobody to say nothing, because sometimes if you listen to yourself, you can help your own self out. Nobody has to give you advice, because sometimes you're giving your own self advice if you just listen to yourself.
That's true. Look, Charity ready. She all ready.
Go on, Charity.
Yeah,
So
we're ready.
listen, whew, this is twofold. Okay, so as women, honestly, do we hold on to shit? We do. Do men hold on to shit? They do. Can both of us be bitter? Like Trail said, it depends on the situation. I realized that, like I said, I'm speaking for myself. It depends on how you move on. If you move on and he moving on, but he ain't moving on the way that he like, sometimes he really freaking bitter. And that goes for her too. If she's not happy where she's at, when she moves on to whoever, she's still freaking bitter. And she gonna keep the ish going.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I say that is because I moved on. Laura Bader Cole is my husband. It took about a year for my ex-husband to say, you know what, the stuff that I was doing to you in court, the stuff that I was doing is because I was bitter. And I accepted that. And I accepted his apology. But it took him going back to the place where it all began in St. Louis for him to realize I did some real fucked up shit. However, I had moved on and I was good where I was when I moved on. But when he came to, he was able to say, that was some fucked up shit that I did to you. Good to go. He ain't never really thanked us for making sure that the kids had, a upstanding person that was willing to take on someone else's responsibility. Because let me tell you, your cash money is not the thing that your children need. They need time with you. You make that choice. And he didn't make that choice. So to your point, Latrell, yeah, it really depends on how you're moving on. I think both parties, as women and men, we can both be very bitter because it shows in our actions. And it just depends on the situation of, again, how they hurt, how the whole situation ends. But if you realize that, hey, this is what it is, this is what happened, and now I need to move on and be about me and my next moves, it depends on how you get there. And that's a shame. And yes, Black people, we do need to realize that, hey, there is something outside the church. Just know I'm Bible belt here mentally. You don't have to go to the building. But at the end of the day, yes, I have come in contact with a lot of African Americans who go to the mom, go to the dad, go to everyone. But if you're not telling the full story, tell your shit.
That's right.
If you ain't willing to tell your stuff, then you need to go somewhere else to tell the real truth. If you're not willing to speak the truth, that stuff that y'all arguing about, the stuff that y'all talking about, if it's all one-sided and you're not telling nothing that you said, done, did, caused, affect any of that, then that's the wrong person you talking to. Don't matter who it is. Best friend, sister, brother, mama, daddy, uncle, second cousin removed, it doesn't matter. Because all you're now looking for is, I'm the victim. Stop making yourself a victim. Own your shit.
Own your shit.
If you don't
Own your
own
shit.
your stuff,
Own
and
your
if you
shit.
can't come back to that person and own your stuff, then you ain't ready.
That's right.
You got to go back to the drawing board. So
Right.
I don't believe that men are more bitter. I don't believe that women can be more bitter. It just depends on how they choose to utilize that bitterness.
Right.
Make sure you're emotionally ready for the next relationship. Don't get into another relationship to cover up your bitterness and what you already
Facts.
feeling, because all you're going to do is bring it
Right.
right into that relationship. And
Right.
then that person got to deal with all of that. And then once
Right.
you uncover the aha moment, you done already damaged, you done already made so much damage in that current relationship that if that person stands by you through all your ish, you brought a whole bunch of baggage too. Who's to say whose luggage is heavier?
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
That's right.
You can only actually state This is the luggage that I have. And the thing about it is women need to get to the point where you can say, this is what I'm dealing with. Speak, woman. This is what I'm dealing with, and I'm having trouble dealing with it, and don't feel ashamed of saying that. If you have a true partner, they will understand. If you don't have a true partner, then it's going to be argument after argument after argument. And the only reason why the argument continues to be repetitive is because you still haven't woken up and seen that they're seeing the same repetitive thing. And we're quick to say, you're still talking about the same old stuff. And it's not that it's old, it's just that it's repetitive, and you have to make improvements.
That is all facts.
Exactly. Well, I think real quick, I'm gonna say this.
The word hit you from the pulpit down.
Well, what I've noticed recently, more recently than I just noticed that a lot of times when women make comments, especially in this group, the men, sometimes I really honestly feel like you guys attack us and call us bitter when we're simply stating our opinions. Maybe instead of, and we should stop doing that too. Stop using that word bitter and just say, you know what, sis, I understand your point. Maybe, and just kind of change the narrative in a sense, because it's I want you to be, I feel like y'all are my brothers, but when you don't necessarily, when you come down on me when I'm answering questions the way I feel, it makes me feel some type of way about you guys. I mean, I know y'all mean well, but a lot of times it feels like you are just dogging me out or calling me bitter and making me seem like I don't have, that I'm not worthy. I'm not saying I'm not worthy, but it's just the way you guys come down on the women, especially in this group, because a lot of us don't even think that way. We're just simply answering the questions based on how we feel about the situation. Now, we can't speak for Bitter Betty over there, but as far as what we're saying, that's we're standing in our particular truth at that particular moment. So let's kind of switch it up a little bit, if you can. But I see a lot of these comments over here that Trail's about to read, and she's gonna take us out to the closing comments, because we got to get out, because he's kicking us out at 9:30.
All right. So Cole says, Moody, all that. Moody, Ellen, laughing my ass off. Trey, work husbands. Curtis, oh boy. Yes, they're worse, Melinda. I think I went back too far. Trey says, I think you better let. Okay, we read that.
I think we had Moody talking about the nail.
Why is a nail on a horror movie? The fuck you doing?
You know,
yes. Wait a minute. Read that again. Hold the hell up now, shit.
Why is a nail on a horror movie? The fuck you doing? Sit down.
I can do what the hell I want to do up in this house. Shit. Hell.
She got her own house. She got her own car. She a bad bra. You ain't on, sit down.
10 minutes. I'm only Carl Thomas when I do drunk karaoke, emotional my ass, facts over feelings. Cole says, or Veda says 2 damn years. CC says, see, here we go. It took me a minute though to clear my head. Some women ain't shit, don't know what to do with a good dude that don't lie, cheat, and doing what's right. But like I said, I'm good now. Fuck them. No good women.
Whatever.
Can I say something?
No. Sure. Trey says, who dated looking like they on Paranormal 4 walking around the house? Look, Anel and Quee.
Right.
That messing with you, girl.
Junior,
I mean,
says facts at Charity. Moody says at Trey, that's Anel making a horror movie during the live. JC said, hell, me too. JC said 9:45. Okay, we got a little bit more time.
Thanks, JC.
Maury says, a simple-minded motherfucker called me bitter for asking a question. So
oh my God.
To be self.
Ooh, JC, you know what you need, right?
JC said, I'm tired of the pitting too.
What?
What's that?
Melinda said, exactly, we're not all bitter. We've dealt with a lot, and speaking in general, And Melinda laughing out loud.
The hell is
Quick,
it?
and Dixon over there in the dark, walking around. I swear somebody gonna come behind y'all with a knife.
Girl, when you running, just don't
That's the
fall.
movie.
When you take off, just don't fall. Like
Right.
Right. You know the
It's
black
so
people die first in the movies.
y'all.
You know, I wanted to add on that bitter talk because I get called that often, and I'm like, I'm not bitter. You know, I've had several, experiences. I was at least, I'll say I was in that one relationship where you got to sign papers to get out of. I was in that, and it's like, oh, and it's like, depending on how you word it and how you come at me, this is the answer that you finna get from me based off of what I have experienced. And honestly, it took me about 3, almost 4 years before I decided to say, you know what, okay, I might almost somewhat similar be ready to jump back into that dating pool. But what I tried to tell people, this whole time prior to that moment was I didn't feel like I had anything to bring to the table. And it's like, oh, you got a house, you got a car, you got a truck, you working, you making your own bread. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But people, and it's mostly men that tell me that is, oh, you doing good. You should be in a relationship. And it's like, how can you tell me what I should be in if I'm telling you I don't feel like I'm bringing anything?
I'm not ready yet.
If I'm able to acknowledge that, at that, during those particular years, how can you tell me that I'm wrong for feeling like that?
They can't tell you shit, quick. How about
Right.
not a damn
they can't tell
thing,
you
girl.
shit?
Right. And it's like,
Shit.
and at that point, that's when I learned to shut the hell up. And you know what? I'm out. I'm finna go.
You ain't got
I
to
ain't got
shut the
nothing to
hell up.
say.
You
If
feel
you
like
ain't on, sit down.
you don't have to validate your feelings to anyone. How about that?
And that's why I learned. I was like, you know what? I had to disassociate myself from men that think like that or try to impose that particular mind frame on me.
That's their inadequacies. That ain't got nothing to do
That's
with you.
it. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Because I've even gotten called bitter, even here. And I'm like, I'm not even, no, but okay, it is what it is. Because that's the first thing that, a lot of men, I'm not saying everybody, but that's the first thing that a lot of men throw out there is that we are bitter ass women.
I agree.
And
And
I'm like, no, we're not.
before we move on to another topic, or if we're going to move on to another topic, um, if you don't feel like you need counseling, I just want to say this. If you don't feel like you need counseling, there's nothing wrong. Or if you feel like you don't have the right people to talk to, or you cannot divulge your real truth, read some self-help books. One time I read this book and I still have it. I can't remember the author's name, but it's called Lies at the Altar. And the reason why that book, speaking on quite why it was so important, is because the one thing that I really got from that book is when we get into a relationship, we do not tell that person who is all coming into that relationship. And what I mean by that is, like, when you have a party, we all sit down and we say, this is who I'm gonna invite, this is who I'm not inviting. I'm inviting this person for this reason, yada, 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 yada. That's the same thing you need to do when it comes down to your relationship. You need to bring everything that you're inviting into that relationship to the truth of the table of that conversation. And when you do that, like, if you know that your mama gonna be in your business and you know that she really in your business, you need to state that. Don't let her find out. Don't let him find out. If you got real baby mama drama problems, don't let them find out afterwards. And if you got issues, bring that to the table in the beginning. Once you bring that to the table, then there are no lies at the altar. There are no lies at the beginning of that relationship of that is what I'm bringing to the table. Sometimes it works.
Right.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm going to tell you, like it's been told to me, I brought this to you in the beginning and you knew this.
Right. Exactly.
So why are you trying to change that? If you agreed to it in the beginning, then that's what it is.
Right.
And sometimes we fool ourselves where we're getting to know someone, so we uncover it as it comes. And then they're like, well, wait a minute, you moving differently. That wasn't what you said before. That's not what you was doing 90 days ago. So I'm just saying that, know who you're inviting to the party. And whoever you inviting to the party, let the other person know that that's what you're inviting. Then they know if they really can deal with it or if they can't.
Yep. They can't move the goalposts when it's convenient.
Uh,
You can't do that because it happens a lot.
hey,
I've seen it happen,
the Rams
and
figured
and
that
I,
out last night.
baby, for real, like it really is. And I think it's very interesting. This is a really good subject, and I think with us talking about, it, I think the fellas might get some kind of insight from what we're saying. At least I hope that they would get some kind of insight. Right, fingers crossed.
I agree
And
with
then
you.
and then men should not come and say, sorry, men shouldn't come and say, who hurt you? Don't do that.
And don't loop me into all women. I am not all women. I am NL. Period. What the look? What thing say? Period.
It's all about positioning. It's all about positioning, right? Don't come at me saying who hurt you. That means that I'm bitter, right? Like you were saying. Ask. So, what are the things that have happened in your past that really have changed the way you see men, or that have changed who you are? Ask those deep questions instead of finger pointing, because then it'll be more receptive to the woman. Like you said, don't call me bitter. Find out what it is.
Hell, men
Why
don't
do I
like to be
feel
dumped.
that way?
Men don't like to be dumped into that category either.
Exactly.
No.
Nah, because you call him a nigga, it's an issue.
No, no.
And I
don't even use that word.
I have nothing to do with your previous relationships. I'm coming in with a clean slate. So don't start that shit with me. Shit.
All right, read the comment, man.
Hey, Socrates.
All right. So Moody got me crying over here. Not me. I was bitter as fuck. That's CC. I don't want nothing from it. I didn't want anything from any of y'all for a minute. JC says we think we can help Quee. Jeff says Quee, that's some solid shit. JC said I'm going to work on myself with the ladies in the group. Thank you, JC.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, bruh.
Veda says, I've been called bitter, followed by who hurt you for years. My response, the 2012 Lakers for trying to trade Paul Gasol for Chris Paul. Big moves are in my contract.
Betty, you sound like my husband.
Best friend. JC says, oh, he already said that. Maury Socrates says, preach Lady Cole. JC says, anal. What?
Anal.
Are you saying that we're anal or you're anal?
Or are you trying to do anal on somebody?
It can't be a big booty because 2 inches won't go back there unless you. Never mind.
Spread it, girl.
Box.
Ew.
Anal will clear it. What?
The last
Okay.
one is Jeff Berry. What the hell ever happened to getting to know a person before you date them? That is why you get those surprises. However long it takes to get to know them, that's how long it takes. And
that's part of dating.
I mean, they're representative at first.
One is part of dating.
That 90-day person, the representative?
The representative is who we get it initially.
JC says the anal is not anal, is anal.
Oh, he forgot some additional letters. Gotcha.
JC, I deal with you when we get off this live shit.
She said off camera. Stage left.
Eyes up. I'm putting the eyes up.
That's it.
Who commented on the wrong post?
I don't know.
Okay, well, we're gonna get ready to do our final comments for tonight. And first, I'd like to say thank you, JC, for allowing us to come on again. And we plan to come on a lot more often, giving us this platform. We are the ladies of 3HM, and we need our own picture too. So just going to put that going to get the graphics out for the next
When the
post.
women on.
Yeah. But we're gonna go around with our final thoughts. Trell, is she frozen?
She looked like she. Oh, there she go. She back.
I'm going last.
Huh?
I'm going last.
You want to go last?
Yeah.
Okay. Go on, Maria.
Well, first of all, thank you, ladies, for allowing me to be a part of this family. Um, Basically, I agree with everything that we talked about. I don't think we look bitter. I think we were basically speaking facts on personally how women feel in general. I think that some of the men might have seen us in a different perspective this time. And that's all I got to say. Cause my vertigo acting up and my head hurt.
Oh
So
shit.
You still at nail.
no, and now keep the light off, boo. Stay right there. Don't move no more.
Don't move.
Wait a minute.
Go, quick.
Hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all letting me get on the panel. I like this. This is cool. This was some conversations I felt needed to be had.
Yay.
I really appreciate it. This is cool. And this just got me ready for my show that I do on Saturday called The Liquor Spot.
Yay.
Ooh, the lick. Is it lick her or licka?
Both.
Just
Hey, put the
Okay,
link.
man.
clarifying.
Put the link in the
Can we
description. I'll be sharing it to the group.
Okay, yeah, The Liquor Spot where we talk,
Yeah.
the first hour we talk sports, mainly boxing and MMA. And then after we get done with the first hour, we do the liquor spot.
Oh,
That's when the adult conversation comes in. And we have a lot of subjects and topics. Look at JC. That is it's every Saturday. It's on YouTube. That is the channel, The Liquor Spot. I'll drop the link in, once everything is done for the last show that we did. We do it every Saturday. It's 4 p.m. Central, so 5 Eastern for you guys out there on that side of the world. And again, appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you. Who has Charity?
oh. Hey y'all. I'm Charity. So, in closing, the only thing I have to say is that if you are not working on yourself, then something's wrong. That's all I have to say. Because every day we need to work on ourselves to be better, not just for ourselves, but for the person that we're with or trying to be with. If we feel as though where we are is perfect and we're good, then you're wrong. That's my opinion. Y'all know I'm gonna say it. That's my disclaimer. That's my opinion. But you, just like the word, you have to continue to grow and nurture that. And trust me, the opinions and the thoughts that I have now are not the same that I had 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or 18 years ago. So you have to always be working on yourself because no one is perfect.
Amen. And come on, Vixen.
Just thank you for having me tonight.
I'm glad you came on with your scary self. She was scared at first. She was like,
Oh no, I need to be, I need to be careful what I say now. You know about my money now. Shit.
Secure the bag. Secure the bag.
Thank you. Thank you.
Before go ahead, Cheryl.
You talking to mute, my love. Come
Come
on,
on,
Chrissy.
unmute. Come on, unmute, Trail.
Come on, husband's best friend.
Okay. So the first thing I want to say is if you are not comfortable going to talk to someone, whether it be psychiatric help or a counselor, there are actually a bunch of apps on the Facebook, or not Facebook, I'm sorry, on the Apple App Store and the Android App Store. Say Mellow, Mindfulness. There are certain apps where you can track your moods daily, where you can journal and document things that have upset you or hurt you or made you feel some kind of way. But if you're not willing or not insurance wise able to go talk to somebody, journaling is a good way to write down
Yes.
how you're feeling. I know certain times of the year, certain times of the month, I get depressed. It's just, I know it's coming. I know why I feel that way. So I document, I write those things down so that when those feelings come up again, I know I'm not going crazy. I know this is my baseline. This is normal for me. So I can look back from last year and say, okay, yeah, this is what was going on this time. This is why I felt this way. Sometimes journaling is just cleansing. JC's a writer. He knows sometimes when you can write down and put on paper how you're feeling and express some things, you might have some dope shit on that paper.
It may be material. Mm-hmm.
So that's the first thing. Am I talking about the last thing now, Shelly?
Let me say this real quick. Then you talk
wait,
about this.
Wait, Latrell, can I get some of your journals? Because I could use it for, my writing, musical. Put something to it. Me and Shelly can get together. Okay. The three of us can get together. Oh, we should start a singing group.
Yeah, go ahead and do the last topic. I'm just gonna put a plug in.
Last topic.
Last topic is not a topic for everybody. It's a PSA.
Correct.
Now more than ever this year, more
Hashtag vote.
Lifetime. In our lifetime, I can't speak for back in the day, but I'm talking about in the lifetime of the people that's on this panel, as well as the people in the group chat. It is more important now than ever before that you vote.
Correct.
And who you vote for, but you need to vote for somebody. Your voice matters, and there are margins often, very small margins, that push somebody over to win or push somebody under to lose. Black people did not vote in 2016 like we voted for Obama the past 4 years, the past 8 years. We didn't go out and vote. That's why we got this clown in the office. And I'm sorry if that's your president, but he ain't nobody president because he doesn't care about anybody but himself. So make your voice count, rock the vote, vote or die, whatever. If you have black sons and black daughters, if you black, Hispanic, whatever, if you a brown person, carry your ass to the polls and vote.
Right.
Make sure you stand in the line. Stand in the line even if it's long.
Right. I think we have a couple of people in here that are actually registered taking the classes to be poll workers. Me being one. I know that Curtis is one as well. So I wanted to do something.
Do Jordans and get movie tickets and concert tickets. Stand online to go to NFL games. We can stand in line to vote.
If they stand in line for those Jordans, they can stand in line to vote.
Right. Definitely.
Amen.
Well, before I turn it over to JC, thank you again. Thank you, ladies, for coming in and just doing the damn thing, basically. I think this is a great group of women and men, especially Nell and I can probably attest that we've come from a different group, and we get tired of hearing the same old He-Man, women haters-ish. We like the variety here. We love the love that we have for all each one. All of us have the love, all the love we have for each other, and the regardless of our opinions, we respect each other, and that's what's most important. The next meet and greet is on October 31st, and it's at Cliffisms at, I believe, 7. We're starting early at 7 o'clock, and typically we end up somewhere else and have drunk karaoke. That's what we did at the last one. But if you can, please come out and join us because we have a ball. And I would love to meet everybody face to face because y'all my fam. So y'all have a good one, and I'm gonna turn it over to JC.
It's all love.
Go JC, go JC, go. Go JC, go JC, go. Go JC, go.
Ladies, I gotta honestly say y'all killed it tonight. Man, it was like 6 different personalities. Everybody's giving their own thoughts and opinions on the topics without, you know what I'm saying, hesitation or hold back. And I loved it. And I think that this is something that can at least, and I'm saying at least, happen once a month. Y'all can do it where it's a different host, same host, it don't matter. So I'm thinking that this is something that can be done monthly, if not every other week. If y'all want to do it every week, I don't know, that might be a little much on me, but I loved it. I want to thank y'all. I had a blast over here laughing. And Moody, we Moody talking about that damn horror movie. We got damn Anal McQuarrie around there. Look at that. Look like I be some shit gonna pop up behind her now. I'm scared as hell. appreciate y'all, and I did pay attention. I'm glad I was here. I am going to try to do better with the ladies in the group, and I'm hoping that my other two Padres, well, actually the other three Padres, will do the same. I can only speak for myself. I'm going to do better. So next time y'all ready to do the next one, give me a heads up. I'll set up the links and go for it. So y'all, I know y'all been emailing each other, inboxing behind the scenes, so y'all can decide on how y'all want to do the next one. Let JC know, and please, if I be remembering, I try to share the liquor spot. Don't forget to put that in. You put in the group too. The first part is boxing. I know you ladies probably ain't too fond of that. I'm a boxing fan. That's how I met Kui and Liquor Spot and Tay Tay. But the second half, and also we'll be on the tomorrow. Me, Moody, and Vader. Cause it's gonna be some rebuttals, but I am not going. I appreciate it. So thank you, ladies, and everybody. Please be sure if you have not and you listening, please join the Three-Headed Monster. Is an extension of this lives, and we gets it in, and I hope I ain't put the wrong.
JC.
Huh?
You know how at the end y'all always send out like this? We need one.
What y'all need?
We need a three-headed monster.
Right. That's what I was saying. We need our own graphic.
I've been thinking about that. If y'all got any ideas, or I can come up with some. I was thinking about changing it to ladies night.
I like the ladies takeover, like you said.
Ladies takeover. Well, the only reason why I had called it takeover for last time because it was on a Wednesday, and that's usually our show night.
Okay, gotcha.
But whatever, hey, let me know. I'll jump on it. Graphics ain't nothing for me. So that's all I got, ladies. If it ain't nothing else, man. Hey,
Manscaped.
Huh?
Manscaped. Go Manscaped, gentlemen.
Save your wee.
And you gotta put them in the group so we can make sure you did it.
They do make everything look bigger.
Prove it.
Huh?
So you go from like 2 to like 3.5.
From 1.5 to 2.
I need to see.
Oh,
I need
shit.
visuals. I need to see. Make me a believer.
No, I don't send pics because that's troublesome.
Ain't nobody asked you for no picture. I didn't say send me a picture. I said I just need to see.
So careful.
What you need? Oh. Last time I showed it, she fainted.
Okay, wait. Did she faint and then there was something afterwards?
No, she fainted.
Good night, y'all.
I don't know if she fainted because she fainted. That's all I'm gonna say. So
Good night, y'all.
Good night, girl.
Good night.
Hey, love y'all, ladies. Get me on the graphics. Let me know what y'all want to do. And we will get it in. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Mm-hmm.
They keep asking me where I'm from. I said I'm from the A, but it's not Atlanta. It's the A for AUG. If you from that town, stand up, then turn up. I'm from that town, where everybody walking around with hammers. I'm from that town, we all get slept on like pajamas. I'm from that town, the A, but no, it's not Atlanta. I'm from that town, just listen how I talk my country grammar. From that town, AUG, I reside, niggas running high. When I laser on my side with 4 hoes on my side, they trying to give me a prize like Crocker J. Well, you niggas Roger back before I won't bring Roger back. We gonna talk shit like Pampers, you sweet as a Fanta. All we do when the club is ball like cancer. They round here